Hello guys, this is Julia and everyone say hi.
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 And today is the last day of the ISO challenge. Which, I mean, I have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, this year was...
Same.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna be talking about pretty much anything we want to say about it. And we're also just gonna, like, talk about what we overall thought and all that stuff.
Honestly, I'm just here for comedy and comedy purposes. Thank you.
Alright, Katie. We're gonna go down the list. Cory, what do you have to say about the challenge? Any comments or anything you want to say?
I like my OS. I like it.
Guys, one at a time.
I'm probably gonna end up just buying a Windows 7 Pro product key until it loses support in 2020.
I mean, you could, if your laptop runs it good, then yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Then you could stay on 7 until 7 support ends.
Yeah.
So you're
Then
gonna,
I'll probably,
you're just probably gonna use it for a while. You know, you could also, like, reset the 30-day trial with a command, like, up to 5 or 6 times.
I did not know that.
It's SLMGR//rearm. Do that when it's like on one day, and it will.
I think it is on one day right now.
Then do it in the admin CMD, and it will reset to 30 days again.
Okay.
You can only do it up to a certain amount of times, but since 7 support's ending soon,
yeah,
you could do it until it doesn't let you anymore, and then upgrade. Yeah, I think it is your hard drive. I think his hard drive is failing. Alright, so about what happened with Stoyan, his computer decided to crash on the last day of the challenge. It decided to go into automatic repair, and he couldn't boot his OS, and he actually had to reinstall Windows 10, and since the challenge was ending that day, he reinstalled 19H1, and everything's working fine now. Which we tried a ton of commands to try to fix his OS, but it was just bricked. It kept going in auto repair and check disk, and I suspect his hard drive may be failing at this point, that it corrupted it so much that he had to reinstall. Maybe because the hard drive was failing, it corrupted a critical system file for booting, and it prevented it from booting. Because he said it said something like it needed to repair errors or something, and then when he went to go do it, it just stopped booting after that. So his hard drive is most likely on its way out, so I don't think it was the OS's fault, which the OS he did have was RS4. So I thought I'd just put this in here to explain what was going on with his install at the time.
Could you send me the command?
Yeah, so why are you using a 2010 MacBook Pro for school, Brian?
It was an old one that my parents gave me, and I just used it for school because the school laptop sucked even worse.
Be grateful
But now I
for
got my
what
new
you have.
computer.
I totally forgot to be in the call again.
It's okay, we just started recording anyways, Brad, and we're gonna go down the list and talk about, like, all our stuff. So Brian, since Katie already said something, Brian, you are next. Anything you want to say about the challenge?
It was terrible for my laptop because, as you'll see in the image in the chat, 1 second, whenever I reboot my laptop, it will do this.
Yeah, the updates kept messing up.
And, it won't keep, that's why I always put it to sleep instead of restarting it.
You could have just disabled updates. If it's, like, already dead anyways and they're not even working.
Yeah.
Like, 8 already died, and if the updates are failing, you could have just disabled it. But updates technically are needed for security, but because that OS is already really old anyways, it really doesn't matter too much.
Yep. That thing is
so pretty much, with Defender, you have to update from Defender first for it to be successful. I learned that. You have to go in Defender and click Update. And then Windows Update wouldn't be broken. Anyway,
everything else for me was fine.
Everything else is fine besides the updates.
And some games run laggier. So probably support.
So you're gonna be very happy to get off 8.0, aren't you?
Yes. I really want to play my games again, but it's so hard to play on 8.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, the only bad thing about a challenge, in my opinion, is that it's being stuck on an OS, and sometimes that's annoying, because if you want to OS jump, you can. It's like, that's the one main struggle. Anything else you'd like to say, or is that it?
That's it.
Alright, Windowsio, what do you have to say?
Okay, so the challenge was actually really good for me. I didn't actually notice anything from like it was like an older version of Windows 10. I just used it like I used my computer normally, and yeah.
So, it was just like a normal version of 10 to you?
Yeah, for me, all versions of 10 are like normal. I don't use that much of the new features, and yeah. Also, I am gonna wipe the hard drive probably and dual boot Windows 7 with 8.1, and I'm gonna use these like until my computer dies, because I just love these operating systems, and I don't care if they lose support. I use another antivirus.
I mean, even though you do have an antivirus, it technically does not patch open exploits. But 8.1 doesn't lose support until 2023, but 7 loses support in like, what's it, 6 months? Or something like that.
I don't even have that much important data on my computer, so I don't care. I will just wipe the hard drive a million times. I have all of my important data for like school and stuff on my MacBook.
Well, that's good.
And yeah, I also wanted to say that the Windows installation was pretty fast, and yeah, I had no problems with updates and stuff.
Yeah, that FCU did lose support also, so like, it's always like, you know, for, like, I'll say my overall opinion at the end, but anyways, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. It's really good for my overall opinion.
Good. Alright, Imad, your turn. Talk about what you thought of the challenge and anything you want to say.
He's muted.
No.
No, he's not.
No. So the challenge was fine until I ran into some problems at NU, because I had NU at the beginning.
You had CU.
So, what?
You had CU, not NU.
Ah, yeah. My brain. So I had CU at the beginning, and my Java simple doesn't work at the beginning. So, and I'm now at 20H1, and now it is working fine. But there's only one thing, and that is that 20H1 is slower than other versions of Windows 10.
Well, 20H1 is technically an insider, and it's for testing, so it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But like, overall, like, besides I know on CU you had issues with drivers being like, weird.
Yeah. But the first thing what I'm gonna do after the challenge is trying Ubuntu.
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I might try it myself. I want to start learning Linux more. Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, now Mega, your turn.
He's muted.
Be unmuted.
So the challenge was actually good for me. Like, all the OS I got was stable.
Which was AU, right?
Yes, but the problems I had with it is with the updates.
Yeah,
they were
it's
broken.
weird. The updates are weird.
And also the definition base for Defender were broken too.
Well,
so
I
we
told you
used
how to fix that. I told you how to fix that. You have to go to Defender and update it there, and then it'll work.
Yeah, but I wasn't care about Defender because they got used to the new Defender.
So
anyways.
I know you joined later on because 2 people got removed from the challenge. And you and
Like
I think Unicorn Boy joined and took their spots, even though they're technically still doing it, they're just not in the server. So
that's
I mean, they're still doing the challenge, I believe. which was Dewey Doss and Suwon. Dewey Doss had AU and Suwon.
Yeah, anyways.
No, Dovadas had AU and Suwon had 8.1.
Yeah,
One
and
minute.
now Unicorn Boy has 8.1, I believe, and Mega has AU. But the others are still doing it. But. Anyways, anything else you'd like to say?
I mean, it was good, fast on my computer, especially when I was waking it up and starting it up. It was really fast. Let's start up and wake up. So yeah, my computer likes it a lot. So yeah, that's about it.
So pretty much, that was that. Okay, so
Yeah,
now it's okay, now it is Brad's turn.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
It's Brad's turn. Go ahead, Brad.
Alright. What is it about? Again.
So you're basically gonna talk about the challenge and like your overall opinions and anything you want to say about it, since it's ending later today.
So the challenge was amazing, like every other ISO challenges. But to be honest, I was really busy working on other stuff on my other laptops. So yeah, I already have RTM on the laptop on the new laptop that is on the right of my old laptop.
So you're kind of using both.
Yeah, I'm using both.
Ah.
That's all I have to say about it.
You're lucky. For me, I legit used RTM
Wait.
on like everything but my tablet because my tablet had problems and I couldn't.
Yes.
But I didn't use my tablet that much, so... And I made it look like RTM as well. So
Yeah.
because I made it look like RTM, it made it feel like RTM more, even though it wasn't.
Yeah.
So... I mean, technically you were supposed to use the OS you got mainly, but... I mean, the challenge is ending soon anyways. Alright, so he just muted. Because I was gonna have you go before me. I was gonna have you go before me, I was gonna go last. So, you could go ahead now.
Oh. So the ISO challenge was really good. It was my first one, but I actually got in later when two people, which was Robbie and Omega, got removed.
They quit, actually.
Yeah. I mean, yes, the ISO challenge was good.
This is weird
I
settings.
had to install 3 goddamn times because of issues.
Oh no. So you had a lot
Yeah.
of issues.
With RS5.
Yeah,
At first it was
19, 20, 2018.
I don't prefer RS5. I feel like it's just, I don't know. It was a buggy mess when it first
Okay.
came out. I don't prefer it.
Unless you download 2019 version of it
Then
from
it's
the
more
Windows
stable.
downloader.
That's why you always update. Because a lot of the updates fixed a lot of the issues.
So tomorrow maybe I am gonna switch to Linux Mint. And if it's gonna be better than Windows, then I'm gonna stay in there. And I'm not gonna use Windows anymore.
Alright.
Because it could be trash.
Alright. By the way, Brad, did you finish saying what you had to say?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, and are you done? Okay, he
Yes.
muted. Okay. Tam, your turn.
Oh, hello. So, the challenge. Well, it was fun, but I prefer the last year's one, honestly.
Yeah, last year's was probably better, because, like, as I said, I feel like, I'll give my opinion actually later.
Okay, so... I mean, this challenge is still fun, but it's not as fun as the last year's, because people weren't that active. Maybe because we don't have the same people.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be different with different people.
Yeah.
Whoever's playing that video, can you, like, mute or something and watch it?
Okay, mute it, please.
Oh.
What?
Alright.
Me?
So, about the OS, But there was like all I had to do was just upgrade from RS4 to 1981.
Or RS5. You're on RS5. Yeah, see,
RS5,
for you it
yeah,
wasn't
RS5.
really much of a challenge because
For-
you got something new.
Yeah, I just upgraded to it and that's it.
I mean, at least you got to try 19H1 since you weren't even on 19H1 before. So I guess there's that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how is it?
Yeah, it's good. The features are good, but I don't get to use all the features because I don't have Pro.
Makes sense.
Like the Windows sandbox.
You could always get like a pro key, like a cheaper pro key if you wanted. I bought an actual
I
like
could.
legit pro key.
Yeah, I could get a Pro key, but I'm not gonna want. Well, do I have anything else to say? I'd say just in case, maybe should. I know you said you want to make any more challenges soon, but my suggestion is just in case, maybe if you had an urge to make a challenge, just don't call it a challenge.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
really considered a challenge in my opinion. There's a couple things that make it sort of a challenge, but I think it's more of a game than a challenge, to be straight up honest.
Just next time, if you had the urge to do it.
If I do, most
next
likely
time.
I won't.
What? Yeah, just rebrand it to be like the ISO game or a something like that.
Yeah, I agree. That's what it should have been called. Because it's a game, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's more of like a mystery. It's like, oh, you don't know what you're gonna get. The only real challenge part about it is being stuck on that OS.
Yep.
That's really the only challenge aspect. I feel like a game fits more, in my opinion. Alright,
So now that
go ahead.
okay, I'm gonna say just a few more things before I come with it. If the ISO challenge is ended, you're not gonna do them anymore. Will we do the same things as the challenges, staying the same OS? That having fun.
See,
all
the
that.
thing is I'm not really gonna be doing any challenges anymore because I feel like they're getting kind of old. I've done them too many times.
Like will you
And
do
this
like
year we're just
events,
not active
like
at all.
game nights and all that?
Besides, we were supposed to do all that, and that didn't end up happening completely because I don't know,
Yeah.
it just wasn't very active. I mean,
This
I'm thinking that
Just
maybe we could just all still talk, but like didn't do things just as friends instead of us in a challenge.
you do things, do something like that. What do you think? You don't need to do a job.
Yeah,
Just do that event separately.
yeah, do it separately.
I suck at you.
What?
So I think I'm done talking about the thing here.
Alright, I'll have more also to discuss that would answer your questions.
I will
Okay.
say one thing.
Go ahead, Katie.
So, one thing I've noticed in this challenge is Julie was not happy in RTM, but I guess for all of you, I guess it was new to try something new. It never hurts to try something new.
True. Then again, for some people, it wasn't new.
Yeah. For Julia, for example, it wasn't new. But, you know, I think it's an opinion of the person after the computer.
Then again, I usually don't have RTM for a month.
This is true. Unless we prank you.
But I usually end up upgrading it back.
Yeah, usually.
So yeah, there's that. So anything else you'd like to say, Katie?
I will prank you soon.
Uh-oh.
You kinda revealed the secret there that
I'm not really secret. All I'm saying is make a whole lot. That's all I can say.
Alright, Katie.
That's
alright.
I already
Okay.
know when you're gonna prank me. You told me.
You don't know.
I don't know what day, but I know what month it is.
Potato.
She said it was in October.
So what were you saying, Julia?
Okay. Anyways, is that it, Katie?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, Jack's turn.
Yeah. All right.
Well, the ISO challenge
Jack's
was pretty
turn.
simple.
So I'm gonna
Like,
go points.
Go ahead, Jack.
it was actually pretty easy to do because like I never had a license key before, but I've recently got it, and it was nice on 19H1 as it is the latest version, so I could actually do things like the white mode things, which I never could have done because I never had an activation key.
What did you have before?
I never had one.
But what OS?
Oh, I always had 19H1.
Oh, you did, but you just didn't have an activation.
I never had an activation key.
Ah.
And it was actually pretty. I actually kind of like the white theme.
Yeah, I slightly like it. It just depends, honestly, on the wallpaper you have.
Hey.
But anything else you'd like to say about the challenge? You know, for you, it probably really wasn't much of a challenge because you already had 19H1. Then again, you could get a key.
I also liked having like a new install of Windows because it was nice and speedy with boot because it was actually pretty nice. Because it took like half a minute to boot.
Oh wow.
It's not normal.
So basically, as far as
And also I'm excited to do a hackintosh after this.
Oh, you're gonna do a hackintosh? Cool.
Yeah.
So anything else you'd
On
like
an
to say?
AMD.
And then I'll say
No.
Alright, okay. So now I'm gonna start saying like my overall opinion. Happily, if you want to type your opinion on the challenge in the chat, since you can't speak, you could type it. We're just talking about like our overall opinion on the challenge and what we thought and things like that. So you could just type it. So I'm gonna say my overall opinion. So for me, like, and also for you, Stoyan, you could type in chat your overall opinions on the challenge since you can't speak. You could type it. And also because the challenge is basically over, you can reinstall 19H1 if your install is still bricked. Just do what I said, overwrite it. Just click on the drive and click next, and it'll make it Windows.old and the old install with your data. Because I had to do that with any Grumpo system. So now I'm gonna say my overall opinions. So basically, like, obviously, I feel like this was more of a game than a challenge. Because, you know, like, you didn't know what you were gonna get, and then the only real challenge I feel like is being stuck with an OS, at least for me, because being stuck on an OS and not being able to change it when I feel like I want to change it is kind of hard, because I feel like, oh, I really want to change the OS. Oh, someone has joined the chat. I think that's Mito. Mito, I'll have you speak about your opinion in a minute when I'm done. Okay, so basically, I got RTM. It really wasn't as bad as I thought. My computer can handle it. It works fine. I really didn't have very many issues at all with it, except for that one weird glitch where it wouldn't display anything, but that only happened like once. Everything else works great. With my display glitching, I fixed it because I got a new HDMI cable, and I also updated the driver, and it fixed all the display issues I was having. And I'm also going to be getting a new monitor soon and a new desk, so I won't be using a TV as a monitor anymore, which will be nice. Which after the challenge, I'm pretty much going to be changing my, setup.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, no, sorry, it's just that Discord keeps freezing on me.
Go on another device, maybe. But, anyways, what I'm basically saying is that, for me, like, in my opinion, this challenge was not as active as last year's, and I feel like it would have been more fun if it was more active. But, like, also another thing I want to tell you guys is that since, like, I feel like the challenge should have been a once thing. Like, I feel like the one I did last year should have been the only one, because it was probably, like, the first time you do something is always the best time, but then when you try to do it again, it's just never the same, and it doesn't work out the same way. And I feel like this year, a lot of people had a lot more issues with the challenge. That, like, people had to switch OSs a lot, and people got kicked out or quit, and I feel like a lot more happened this year with the challenge that was more bad than last year, because last year I think everyone was able to do it but like one person, but this year it was kind of like, oh, like it was different. This year people had issues, a bunch of people left, and I feel like there was more spectators this year compared to last year. And I mean, it still was good, but I feel like it wasn't as good as last year's. I'll read yours in a second. But I can't wait till it ends in a way, because I'll get to be able to. I'm gonna do an IDKU, but with a custom shell, which I'm not gonna make videos on it. I'm just gonna do it on my own, because I'm gonna stop making videos on that stuff, and I'm not really gonna call it a challenge either. It's more of a game, because you're using something random. I mean, it sort of is a challenge not knowing what it is, but I'm gonna call them more games than challenges now. Like, to be honest, I'm rebranding them, and I'm gonna be pretty much not making videos on them anymore. Any challenges, all that stuff. I'm not going to have another challenge like this next year, so I'm sorry for the ones that wanted one. I'm not gonna have one. This will be the last one I do on the channel, because I want to start doing more educational IT videos and things like that. And I kind of just, the challenges got old, kind of, because I've done them so many times that I kind of just want to move on and do
You
something.
go, girl!
Oh, thank you, Katie. I kind of just want to move on, because I'm older now, and I feel like I just want to move on to something different, because I've done these a lot, that I kind of just want to change it up and do something different for once. Since also, I feel like the first time was one of the only good times. I mean, there were good times in this challenge, but I feel like last year's is still better, in my opinion. Anyways,
Good.
I think that's really all I have to say. Let's read Stoyan's. He says RS4 wasn't a big deal. I was hoping for something unexpected and different. It's like I was using 19H1, but feels like I'm up to date when I'm really not. He was hoping everyone would be more active, just like last year, and he liked last year's challenge more than this one. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, this one was okay, but it wasn't as good. Anyways, Mito, you want to speak about your OS and experiences now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
FCU wasn't that bad as I expected. When I got FCU, I was expecting to like not like it that much, but after like the challenge made me like FCU more, and
I mean, I guess that's good. Then again, we're all going to be like changing OSs, which the one thing I want to say is that after the challenge ends later today, since I'm ending it later today, if you guys are already on like 19H1, just stay on 19H1. If you're on an older 10, I recommend upgrading to 19H1, or like a Windowsio I think said he's going to reinstall 7 and 8 dual boot, but that's fine. But and anyone that's on 7 or 8.1, they could stay on those if they want, since they're still in support. Obviously 7 does lose support in 6 months, and if you're on 8.0, obviously update, because that's a dead OS. I noticed Avasion came here. Avasion, do you want to talk about the challenge and experiences? Go ahead, Avasion.
What are we... Oh wait, are we doing this one by one, or are we...
We already did pretty much everyone. You're kind of late.
Yeah, I realized that. So we're just talking about overall?
Yeah.
So, the install, for like the first couple of weeks, everything was fine. And overall, it was mostly fine. Discord was giving me a few problems. And also, I just don't like the new source bar in 20H1.
You don't like what?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a different source bar in File Explorer in 20H1.
What's different in 20H1?
The search bar in File Explorer.
Oh, that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That
Or
is
groups things?
Yeah, because it tries to open up actual applications instead of searching for them.
How did he
But
do that?
Discord.
What did you say?
The Discord was giving me problems with screen share because audio wouldn't work at all. Just randomly, for like week 1, audio stopped working. I don't know if that's to do with the OS or just messing up. And then a couple of times my OS just randomly froze. But besides that, it's worked fine.
So, is that all you have to say?
Yeah, besides I do with, we had a couple more events, and I was in a couple more of the events because I missed out on it a lot.
Well, to be honest, this challenge wasn't very active. But this
was a failure.
This is gonna be the last challenge there is. It's more of a game than a challenge, in my opinion. But
I think it's more of a gamble than a challenge.
I agree. Go ahead. Who's trying to speak?
This is what. Wait.
What?
What pig used?
Oh,
Wow, that's a lot of
cool.
people in the VC.
Okay, well, anyways, anything else you guys would like to say? Also, Avasion, after the challenge, what are you gonna be doing?
I would like to say our team's best.
No.
I'm probably gonna stay on 28-1 unless
The
it
only
trips out.
problem I had.
Just be sure you update it every week when there's a new update.
The only problem I had was the updates.
Yeah, yeah, some of the updates on older versions are weird. But I'll be editing this video on the IDKU with a custom shell, which, as I said, I like IDKU because it makes you feel a little more like an average user. You don't exactly know what version you're running, you're kind of just using your computer as is. And I guess it's kind of interesting because using it not knowing what it is, you know, it makes you feel more like an average user, and I could try out other things like custom shells and, you know, use my computer not worrying about, oh, what version is it, unless I get really anxious. But it's interesting not knowing, because then you're just using your computer and not thinking about versions.
I have a question.
What is it?
Can you post the ISO online after the challenge ends?
What ISO?
The when ISO challenge ISO after the challenge ends.
What do you mean?
Like the actual OS ISO.
Well, anyone can download these ISOs from the Windows ISO downloader.
Yeah, so I could just
Megatobg will miss the challenge.
Alright, what did you say, Evasion?
So I could
What?
just, after the challenge ends, I could just post the ISO in the description of something.
If you
in my
want to
video.
post the link to the ISO that you have, since it's really hard to find a 20H1 ISO, then again, it's outdated, and I believe Microsoft updated their ISOs now. So really, there's no point, there's no need. It's better to get it through the Insider program if you want to get 20H1.
Yeah.
Or from Microsoft
I
site. I don't recommend posting the ISO.
Yeah.
Also,
I want to get good on
That's
the.
not my new video.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
When I'm gonna be using Windows 7, but I'm gonna be using it with the Cairo custom shell and with a Longcord Excalibur theme, which is really cool. You should check it out. If
I will.
somebody
Send it
wants
to me.
use. But it's only for Windows 7, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay, well, anyways, me using an IDK with a custom shell, what do you think I'm gonna get? Type in chat, everyone. What do you guys think I'm gonna get? What do you guys think I'm using at the moment when I'm editing this video? Because I'm editing this video and listening to me. Oh, if I'm on RTM again, oh my goodness.
You're on RTM.
And you, that would be very unstable. Oh, see you, not too bad. What is 1039?
It's my favorite version.
Probably
10041? Isn't that a stinking technical preview? Oh yay, Katie says 19H1. Thank you so much. I'll be so happy. Yay! Imad said 1903. Yay!
I said RS5.
0.5H1.
Oh, wait. Julia, I have to say something.
239.
No, I had to say this.
00000. Okay.
Wait, what was it?
Oh, you don't want to know. Oh, Windows 10 RS11. 0H1. I'm 12H1. 1941 is a technical preview. Windows 10 RS1. One H12. Okay, we can stop with all these. These are funny though. You guys are so
Revive!
000019. Windows 10 RS.
Windows 10 these nuts.
Oh my goodness. Colon.
Okay, we've had enough.
Alright, well, hopefully I'm on a good version when I'm editing this.
Boys, chill! Chill!
Hopefully I'm on something good.
Yeah. Windows 10 RS11.
Yeah, RS11, yeah, totally. Okay.
Also, Julia, you
What?
might get RTM.
I hope I don't get RTM again, because I want to get off RTM. RS RTM. Okay. Yeah, RS0! Vista, no! RS1, that's, RSF is not a version.
That's RS -1.
RS -1, okay.
Oh, Vista RTM.
Windows 10 Nothing Edition. Windows Vista FCU. You guys are so funny. Okay, this video is gonna be an hour. I need to stop it. Anyways, guys, I know this challenge was not as exciting as last year, but there won't be any more after this, and if there is, they won't be on YouTube. They'll just be for fun. And prepare for the rebrand coming soon.
Yeah, I honestly don't think this is a challenge that really fits.
Well, also, it depends on what OS you get. It depends on what OS you get.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so I am recording, and I'm going to have Zacharia here talk about his OS and overall. Okay.
So, right now, I noticed that sometimes it boots quickly, but then other times it boots really slow, like, and then it's really slow until, like, I use it.
And?
Well,
And, sometimes when I restart my computer, it goes into Windows 7, thing. It goes into, Windows 7 boot menu. And, like, okay.
So, like, overall, though, it, like, works, or?
Yeah, it's good.
Alright. Okay, now, is that it? Is that all you have to say about the challenge and the overall, or? Because this is the last video.
That's short.
Alright. Okay, now Sapphire, since you're a spectator, do you want to say anything about the challenge yourself?
Nah.
No?
I haven't really experienced much anything.
What?
I haven't really experienced much of it anyway.
Yeah, true. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop the video now. Alright, we are back, and we have Emerald. Emerald, say your experiences in the challenge.
It was like not so bad. I expected it to be really bad, but it wasn't that bad at all.
That's surprising because when I had NU, it was super unstable.
For me, it wasn't that unstable. It crashed once when I tried to play Uno, but that's it.
And my issue with NU was well.
No, regular Uno. Like, wait, hold on. Like,
I know that Brian had NU in the beginning and it kept BSODing his computer constantly. No. I feel like a lot of it is Brian. Is your laptop an HP?
No, it's an Asus.
Oh, mine was an HP.
Mine is an Asus too.
I have an HP too.
I have an HP.
I do too.
Heat problems. Heating problems.
I had an HP too, but I'm not using a computer, so I don't use the laptop that much anymore.
Actually, I have an HP and a Dell.
So pretty much, NU wasn't too bad for you.
No, that it was pretty fine.
I also
now I get a backup.
Once the challenge ends, I recommend re-updating to 19H1 because NU is no longer in support.
I know.
But 19H1 is really good.
Yes, from the 1 day I had using it, it was really good.
Yeah, and it has a lot newer features.
Which I'm gonna learn very soon.
Because challenge ends tonight. which may be morning for you, but you could just upgrade in the morning.
For now, like for me, it's now like 8:30 p.m.
So when you wake up tomorrow morning, the challenge will be over and you can upgrade. Also, did you join the server in info?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
I did.
Alright.
Valid.
That way we're able to still all talk because the server will be archived and no one will be able to speak in the server once the challenge ends.
Where the heck is the phone?
You can
Hold on.
stay in it for the memories though. Alright, anyways, we are back. So pretty much, as I said, this is the last challenge you guys are going to see on this channel because I will be rebranding and I'll be slightly changing my content because I'm going to be going into the IT field, taking IT classes, so I'm going to do more of those kinds of videos because I want to move forward and start doing a little more advanced things than what I'm doing now. You know,
I'm still gonna prank you though.
Oh,
That
I feel you.
go away.
I just want to a little bit move forward for reasons. I feel like
I know.
I'm an adult now and I need to do more mature adult things. I feel like challenges, like no offense, but I feel like mostly the kids want to do challenges and it makes sense. It's more exciting for them than older people.
Because they're scared.
Don't say that, please.
Okay.
I mean, I'm an adult, and honestly, I still like doing pranks on you because it's
Obviously.
fun.
Like, as I'm saying, challenges, like, some adults obviously still find them fun, but I feel like it's mainly kids that find them even more fun. And besides, I can't really do a challenge with kids because of Discord's TOS. It was really hard finding people that were old enough to do this challenge.
I'm
was one of my
13.
struggles. I had to find people that's like 13 and up. And when I found out those other two people were not 13 and up, I had to remove them because they were breaking the TOS. And I didn't know at the time that they were underage. So it was just really hard to find more mature adults and
Also someone is quitting Discord.
What?
I'll be completely honest.
Go ahead.
I'll be completely honest. Okay. At that, if you're learning tech at that age, that's quite impressive. Because when I was 10, I did not know much about the processors, CPUs, the processors and the RAM and the GPUs. I didn't know about GPUs at all. Believe it or not, I didn't know about SSDs at all. Just hard drives, and that's it. It's surprising that you learn tech at that age, mostly.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, kids just want to learn tech too, and that's why they want to do these challenges, because they're not as familiar with Windows or every OS or every version. I get why they want to do it. Oh no, it dropped. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, internet.
Okay. Well, pretty much though, my point being is that the kids are people that want to do these things more, but I kind of want to do even more than this. I want to go beyond, and I want to actually do IT things and things that I'm actually going to do with my life as my job. So that's why I'm also stopping the challenges, is because I want to move on and I want to do something more advanced for myself. I want to grow my knowledge.
Julia, I have been always a fan of you and always will.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I know that, Brian, but like, and not saying those people were immature, because they were mature, but when I found out their age, I had to follow Discord's TOS. Because,
I mean, I get why Discord's strict. I understand that completely. To protect children, but
they're trying to protect children because people can take advantage of people easily.
The COPPA also rules about that as well.
And children will listen to anything. Sorry, kids out there, but you'll listen to anything. We were kids once, so we know.
Yeah, everyone was a kid once.
And we
Yep.
know, oh, people can easily take advantage of you, including your friends. But that's for one of my videos, not Julia's.
But pretty much, as I said, guys, I will be rebranding soon and be doing more like advanced IT videos once college starts up again. But for now, I may not have as many uploads. I won't have any more challenge videos after this. This will be the last challenge video you'll most likely see on this channel. Because I just want to move forward. Who cares about the grammar? I don't care.
Grammar is for losers.
I honestly don't care about grammar on a server that much. Unless it's English class, then it's more important. Or if it's like to a business or anyone professional, then it makes sense as to why you gotta have grammar.
Yeah.
But
Julia,
what?
are you gonna make some more tutorials later on your channel?
Yeah, I will do tutorials on my channel. Some of them may be a little simple, but I'm gonna try to do the more advanced ones.
RTF, RTF, RTF.
That will not be a tutorial on my channel.
Please!
I will not show anyone how to install RTM.
Windows 8
Why?
RTF.
Because you don't trust me?
No, because RTM is an unsupported operating system, and I don't want people installing it.
What about Linux tutorials?
True Linux.
Maybe for April Fools, I'll make a video on how to install RTM.
Or on April Fools, you can teach me how to do RTF.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. Here we go again.
She has never installed RTM on my computer before.
I'm sorry. Same as Julia. I'm gonna say same as Julia.
Wow.
I want to rebrand from System Restores to installing RTM to my best friend's computer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All I want to do is System Restores. I want to do more than that. I want to prank Julia hardcore, maybe with something.
I had a dream
scary.
that your system restored me.
Wait.
Last night.
Oh, well, if you let me on, I can do it right now.
No.
Yes.
Can I say something?
What?
I'm gonna tell something to Katie.
Go ahead.
What is it?
Like, remember when Julia got drunk on coffee and like I told her to SC delete, but it actually did. Access denied when she was on RTM.
I actually recorded this. I recorded it.
When she was talking like an Indian tech support scam.
Oh god.
I guess you have
immature.
Hello, this is the
Who wants to see my reading
Can I
site?
say this? We could all be immature at times. It's just for me, on
Oh, yeah.
this channel, I want to start doing more mature things because if I'm going to be going in the IT field, I feel like teaching people that is important and also it'll help me understand it better and I feel like it'll make me more successful overall because I'm honestly, these challenges are kind of getting old. I feel like I need to move forward.
Julia, can I say
If I
something?
want to do them, I'm not going to record them and I'm not doing them with big groups of people. Maybe small people, but that's about it.
Can I say something?
As in a small group of people. And go ahead.
But you're gonna make an announcement, so like if you're gonna make a challenge.
I'm probably not going to do them anymore, and they're not going to be called challenges anymore either. In fact, I'll probably barely even do it. Unless I'm like really bored.
Yeah. So
I saw challenge memorial.
Alright, who wanted to speak? Someone wanted to speak.
I wanted to speak.
Go ahead.
On April Fools, you'll make a video called "How to Install Windows 11 Insider Preview," and I will show all viewers how to install.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Or I have an idea. I'm listening to Julian.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll say how to install Windows 9.
That's a good one.
Yeah!
Do it!
Hey, can I say something?
What?
Windows 9 doesn't exist because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that joke so many times.
I know, right?
Actually,
But Windows 9
Windows 9 was skipped.
Yeah,
Because
I know they skipped Windows 9.
Because I'm
Because
I don't know.
Microsoft also skipped something else because they can't count.
Windows Longhorn.
Because they have long horns.
It's actually because the architecture, it will be like Windows 9, and it will be like programs will think it's Windows 95 or 98 because 9X.
And also, there's a couple things I want to say. So I'm gonna be, after this challenge, I already said this, doing an IDKU with the custom shell. And there's a couple reasons why I like doing the IDKUs, which I haven't done one in a while. It's actually been months since I've done one. And I only made like 2 videos on it. There was one whole series, but then there was like one other video of how to set it up. I think that was the only 2 videos I ever had of it on my channel. I'm not gonna have another video. Can I say this? I'm not gonna have another video of it on my channel. But I will be using that, so if you see future videos with the custom shell, that's what it is. Now, the reason why I like doing them is, which, if you guys don't know what IDKU is, it's pretty much where you upgrade to a random version of Windows 10, and someone configures it to where you can't tell what it is, and you use it not knowing what version you're on, and then you find out whenever you feel like it. The reason why I like doing them is because it's more of a mystery. You don't know the entire time, which makes it more fun. Like, you know, before this challenge started with the one we did, like, after we found out what we got, it didn't seem as fun. But when we didn't know, it was more fun.
Okay.
Alright, guys, I am recording with Pramudita Tech, right? Isn't that your normal name?
Yeah.
Or was your name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can say your experiences as being spectator and things like that.
Okay, as you know, on the 2 first challenge before, I was not get in, and now I get in, and I am a spectator now. So being a spectator is kind of good, and I can talk to a new friend and my old friend, and
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can meet new friends, and I can talk each other.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to say?
I hope Julia update his computer after he gets the
Cool,
one.
it's downloading drive. Okay, Julia. So remember how you had to
recording.
download the drivers through WU manually?
Yeah.
Well, my laptop, one of the laptops is currently downloading Windows updates, and it's downloading a driver for the graphics.
Good. Alright.
So now it just downloads drivers automatically.
Nice. Okay, hold on. I gotta finish this.
I wish I enabled that a long time ago, because that could save me a lot of time.
It can. Alright, Pramudita, what did you say? I hope I what?
I hope you update 290H1 after you get your monitor.
Yeah.
Why didn't update 290H1 now?
Because I'm
of
gonna
your
be
death?
doing an IDK with the custom shell, but I can't start that until tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I want to have the new monitors set up before I do it, so I can set all the settings. What?
What?
What did you say?
One hope with RTM, I think.
What did you say, Dude Fox?
Shut up!
What?
He hoped it would be RTM. He hoped it would be RTM. I think.
Well, I won't be on it for long. So, anything else you guys want to say? Is that it, Pramudita? Is that it?
You kinda almost get right my name. I'm gonna tell you my exact name, what I'm accent like. Here go back. That's my name. Pramudita.
Pramudita. Okay. I almost got
Yeah.
it right. It's Pramudita. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Pramudita,
thank you, Pramudita. It's been great having you as a spectator in the challenge. It would have been great if you could have done it, but wait. It would have been great if you done it. You would have done it if you didn't have that BIOS password.
What?
Yeah, I hope I get rid of the BIOS
You
password.
can't. You have to get a new computer.
On
There is no.
Lenovo, on Lenovo, specifically ThinkPad machines, there's no way to get rid of it. Lenovo will tell you you have to get a new motherboard, and that's the truth. You have to. There's no way.
Because the password is from that factory. I think I'm not sure.
No, I think
There-
someone put it.
Okay, there's no way to remove it.
Alright, I'll get it in a second.
There's nothing you can do to remove it.
Yeah, you have to get a new computer. I'll look at that in a second. Anyways, anything else you guys want to say? Alright, well I'm gonna stop the video because this video is already gonna be an hour, so.
Can I update today, right now?
Well the challenge ends in a little bit. It hasn't quite ended yet. But, yeah.
Okay.
But just let me know. Maybe it'll end a little early for you. Because, you know. And
I know if I'm gonna have to restart doing the secure groupies.
I'm doing more of a game than a challenge after this, which is using a custom shell on Windows with an IDKU, but I'm also dual booting that with Linux because I want to try to learn.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I actually got 8.0 and like I was a kid, like not so a kid, and I basically loved it and used the crap out of it, so now I'm used to like the Metro shell. But I still like Arrow more, so that's why I'm dual booting.
Makes sense. Also be sure on 7 and 8.1 you get the update to fix updates, and you do 50 updates at a time, otherwise they'll fail.
Yeah, I had bad experiences with doing more than 50 updates.
Same. They always fail.
I didn't know that in the first place.
That might have been why yours kept failing.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Like, when I had 8.1, I actually did like 100 with something update.
Did it work?
Yes.
See, I think it will work on SSDs, but on hard
It's on it was an HDD. It was an HDD.
Oh, Okay. Well,
But it still works.
I still
But
recommend 50 because you never know. Different computers are different.
I like,
We're like
have an
updating and I don't want to
SSD
restart.
and 50 I still have an SSD, but it's like the M2 interface. I know that has something to do with it, but updates kept failing when I had more than...
So yeah, just do 50 at a time to be on the safe side. That's what I always recommend. So, pretty much this challenge is ending soon, and as I said, it wasn't, like, the best challenge in the world. I feel like this should have been a once thing. Like, we should have, like, I feel like I should have just did it once and that was it, and now that I've done it multiple times, I kind of just don't want to do challenges on this channel anymore, and I kind of want to move forward on this channel with other things.
Rebranding!
Yep, I'm gonna be rebranding as well soon, most likely, because...
This challenge was a failure. I can tell. This challenge was a failure.
Not completely.
But it
Can I
was.
say something?
Yeah.
Sure.
Last year, I think that everything was like mostly scheduled like a couple of days before it happened, so like everybody was knowing like when we were going to be online and stuff.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
I feel like this year, the reason why I also didn't go as planned is there was a lot of people from different time zones this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
I feel like
Last year
I
was
did
more
better on the
mostly
planning. Last year I did better on the planning than this year.
I'll be honest, yes, you did better.
This year was a huge mess.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. I hate to say it's the rest of the world. I know a lot of your places are from Asia or from from Australia or New Zealand or in Europe, but honestly.
I'm in Europe.
Yeah, a lot.
I'm in Europe too.
But
And I'm in Europe.
I've actually been to Europe for like a graduation present, and I know the time zone. It really messed me up. It can really mess up a challenge. So I hate to say it, but we might need to stay in America or Canada, because, or like North America, if you ever think about doing this again, because technically, sure, the time zones are a little different, but they're not as drastic as the ones in Asia or the ones in Australia or the ones in Europe, because like technically
What
some
about
places-
Africa?
and Africa, yes, forget to mention Africa. But yeah, those countries, some countries, it's the next day in the next in some countries, and sometimes it's nighttime or midnight in countries.
Yeah. So the one thing I wanted to say about that, though, is that the reason why this year I took people from all different time zones is because, you know, I wanted to also get people, like, across the world to do this too, because I felt like, you know, they never done it before, so I kind of wanted to get a variety of new people, and a lot of people is from other countries, so I just wanted to get that variety, but in this case of times, it kind of messed things up a bit, but at least they still got to do the challenge. I feel like another reason why we weren't very active is that just people weren't on all the time, because a lot of people were asleep. or they were
Yeah.
at school, or they were doing things. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
also another reason why the challenge was not very active.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm done with these. I'm probably most likely not doing these anymore. And if I ever do one, it's gonna be called a game, not a challenge. And it's also
Windowsio game.
Yeah, and also it's not going to be on YouTube probably either. It's probably just gonna be
Just
with a
like
small
a
group
private.
of friends, and I won't record it because it's just I want to change up the content. Because I'm gonna most likely be rebranding soon, just letting you guys know. Not gonna say what the name is for reasons.
You can tell me. I won't
It should be a
tell.
surprise.
I know. It's gonna be more like a surprise to most people. It's just the reason why is because, reasons. I just don't want to say it.
You go, girl. You do you.
But
Windows Upgrade Challenge game by EA Sports. Get a 19H1
Hold on, someone's
$200.
in. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Everyone let me speak because I have to actually stop the video soon. It's getting too long. Okay. Oh yeah, RIP challenge. Oh, I think it actually started mainly They started mainly in 2017, like the mini ones. But
the Windows 10 ISO
is
challenge.
when the big ones started.
Oh, the Windows 10 ISO challenge, I remember.
The big one did start in 2018 though, but there was like smaller ones back in 2017 that were on my own. But the big challenges started in 2018. But if I ever do a challenge again, it's not going to be called a challenge, and it's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on my own. Anyways, I need to hurry because there's too much background noise now that I really can't record. So
Yeah, there's background noise for me too.
basically, I like doing the IDKUs because not knowing what you have is more entertaining because it feels more, fun the entire time, as in when you do like a challenge where you eventually find out what it is and then use it, since you already know what it is, it's not as exciting. But when you don't know the entire time, it just feels more exciting, like, oh, I wonder what this is. And then, and then you see you get a reaction as to what you've been using the entire time. And also, it makes you feel a little more like an average user because I doubt the average user knows what version they're running. Even though it's clearly easy to tell if, like, I looked at it, they don't know because, they're not as techie, so they don't know. Alright, so that's basically going to be concluding this video. There's a couple things I wanted to say before this video stopped. Now, I did jump things around a bit, so things may be a little bit confusing, so sorry about that. I was trying to get it to where the people that said their experiences was like the first part of the video, and the second part was kind of just talking about random things and about how, yes, I will be rebranding soon. I will be moving on to IT videos and things like that. There will be no more challenge videos on the channel for reasons because I just want to move on to new things and new opportunities. It was great having these challenges with you guys. Thank you guys for participating. Thanks to the ones who participated last year and the ones who participated this year. Really appreciate it. You guys made it fun. And also sorry this video was so long. There's not been too many challenge videos, so a little bit longer video to wrap it up since I really didn't record much on it. So as I said, this will be the last challenge video you guys will see. So anyways, there's going to be more videos coming soon. I will do more of those mystery files to conclude the series and some other things. And when school starts back up, we will start having more of those IT things. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Everyone say bye. Bye.